Hello, I'm Daniel Lambert. I want to talk to you about something that is very important with regard to microeconomics, the monopoly, a monopolistic situation with regard to the price, with regard to the quantity demanded, and with regard to consumer and producer surplus. So a monopolist has the power to use price discrimination, something we will not discuss in this video, but in a later one. With regard to the single price, situation, there's three or four things to know for you. First, the profit maximizing decision. The profit maximizing decision says the following: marginal revenue has to be equal to marginal cost. So the cost incurred by a further unit has to be equal to marginal revenue when it comes to the monopolistic situation. Second, there is the question of elasticity. The monopolist always produces inside the elastic range of the demand curve, which means that if the price goes up or down by, say, 8%, so the quantity demanded will go down or up with strictly more than 8 times elasticity percent. That's important to know about the elasticity. Third, we can compare the monopolistic situation with regard to perfect competition, because with regard to perfect competition, the quantity is strictly inferior. So with regard the situation inside the monopolist, the perfect competition is the quantity is larger, the price is strictly inferior, and it's very important to understand the consumer surplus is larger in perfect competition. The consumer surplus is larger in perfect competition in comparison to monopolistic situation, and the producer surplus is inferior. So all in all, there is a deadweight loss. All in all, when we look at the welfare being consumer surplus plus producer surplus, the welfare inside the monopoly situation is strictly inferior to the one of perfect competition, which gives us the deadweight loss, the so-called deadweight loss. And fourth, there is rent-seeking aspects by a monopoly. Create a monopoly, there is rent-seeking aspects with which we will discuss in a later video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I'm Daniel Lambert, Berlin.